It was a crime that shook Letcher County, Kentucky, a high-ranking law enforcement officer shooting and killing a sitting judge in his own chambers. The surveillance footage captured it all. The final moments of Judge Kevin Mullins, the man once considered a friend by his killer, Sheriff Mickey Stein. But now, Stein's attorneys are pushing a controversial defense, claiming he was legally insane at the time of the shooting. Welcome to Crime Watch HQ. I'm Annette Levy, and today we're breaking down the disturbing details surrounding this case, including what Stein's lawyers say led him to pull the trigger and the dark secrets that may have been hidden inside that courthouse. The day everything changed. On September 19th, what started as a seemingly normal day for Judge Mullins and Mickey Stein quickly spiraled into an unthinkable act of violence. Surveillance cameras inside the courthouse show the two men sitting together in the judge's chambers around noon. They were joined by two other men, one seated to Mullins' left, the other standing nearby. Mullins appeared at ease, even smoking a cigarette as they talked. Minutes later, Stein left the room. Mullins said something as he walked out, but Stein didn't turn back. Instead, he walked away from the courthouse entirely, only to return moments later. What was going through his mind? The two men then went to lunch at their usual spot, ordering the same meals they always did. By all accounts, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. No tension, no warning signs. But less than 2 hours later, Stein was back at the courthouse, and what happened next would change everything. By 3 p.m., Mullins and Stein were alone together again in the judge's chambers. Stein made 2 phone calls, one from his phone, the other using Mullins' phone. Then, without hesitation, he pulled out a gun and fired multiple shots at his longtime friend. Panic erupted as people inside the courthouse ran for their lives, unsure of what had just happened. Meanwhile, outside, police moved in. Trooper dashcam footage captured Stein being placed in handcuffs. His demeanor? Paranoid. He muttered incoherently, claiming the officers were poisoning him with carbon monoxide. "Come on now, be fair to me," he pleaded. "Please don't do this to me." During the hour-long ride to jail, troopers tried to get him to talk. "Mickey, do you want to tell us what happened? Was it about your family?" But Stein gave no clear answers. The dark allegations behind the case. In the days leading up to the shooting, Mickey Stein had been deposed in a shocking civil lawsuit. A woman named Sabrina Atkins had accused a local deputy, Ben Fields, of coercing her into sex in exchange for favorable treatment while on house arrest. But the accusations didn't stop there. Atkins told investigators that Fields wasn't the only one engaging in illicit activity inside the courthouse. She claimed Judge Mullins himself had been involved. Even more disturbing, she said she had seen videos of the judge having sex in his chambers, allegations that, if true, would expose a massive abuse of power. When asked by investigators, she gave chilling details. "I saw the video. It was in the judge's office. I don't know the girl's name, but it was definitely him." Was this deposition the trigger that sent Mickey Stein into a downward spiral? The insanity defense Stein's lawyer, Jeremy Bartley, has now filed a notice stating that the former sheriff will claim insanity, arguing that he suffered from a severe mental breakdown in the days before the shooting. According to his defense, Stein had barely slept, was deeply paranoid, and genuinely believed his wife and daughter were in danger. Mickey entered that room convinced that his family had been threatened, Bartley stated, and in that moment, he believed he had no choice. But will the court believe this argument? Or will prosecutors see this as nothing more than an attempt to escape justice? One thing is clear: this case is far from over. with a potential 18-month wait for a state psychological evaluation. It may be a long time before we get the full story. For now, the people of Letcher County are left grappling with the disturbing reality that their trusted officials, those meant to uphold the law, may have been hiding dark secrets, and at the center of it all is one undeniable fact. Judge Kevin Mullins is dead, and the man who killed him says he wasn't in his right mind. This is Crime Watch HQ. I'm Annette Levy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.